All right, we've made it to week 7, just about halfway through here already. And so again, I think week 7 is a pretty typical week as far as what you'll encounter in your homework with your interactive textbook, video lesson, reading quiz, Mayville TA homework, and then we've got group assignments and another case study. And so let's take a look at the group assignment and case study. And so just a reminder about due dates, right? Folder 1 and folder 2 are due Thursday, and then folder 3 due by Saturday. And so you've got a little more time on that case study to get that in. So just remember those due dates, keep track of those. But let's look at here first your group assignment, what you'll be dealing with that. And so student loans, probably something all of you have at least thought about at some point. So Jordan here is looking into student loans and trying to decide well, he's decided he needs to take out a loan. He's trying to decide if he wants to take out the full amount that he's allowed to take out, or just enough to cover what he needs right here. And so you're going to help him walk through this process. Just a reminder on the variables, that variables are things that could change, that could affect his decision in the end. And so these aren't going to be things that we know already. Absolutely. We already know that he's going to need certain amounts for the semester, and so those aren't going to be our variables. Variables would be things that could change, can vary, right? And so having to do with his loan, probably those. And then what assumptions? What are some things that possibly could change, but we're going to assume they're not going to in his situation, right? All right, and so walking him through there, looking at, first off, how much does he need to finish? How much money will he earn on his own? And so then looking at what's the minimum amount he needs to borrow and what's the maximum that he could possibly borrow. Some different things here, and then just really walking through this and comparing them. And so you're going to be entering these loan amounts in for the minimum loan amount and for the maximum loan amount, and just comparing those options right there as a group. And so do make sure you watch through the lesson video for the week, because it's really good. It'll have you walk through all of these kinds of steps, and you'll need this again in your case study. And so make sure you go through that in the video, because you're going to need to know how to do all of that. And so that will help you out a lot with this and with that case study right there. So let's then take a look at the case study. Pretty similar, really, only now you're dealing with home loans for this one. And so first off, you gotta pick a house, and so this is up to you. You should really find one that's really available, maybe in your area that you'd be interested in, whatever, right? And pick that out and fill in information, put a picture, stuff like that in there. And then you're going to be comparing a 15-year loan versus a 30-year loan. And so you'll have to do a little bit of research using your own bank and take a look and find out what kinds of things they offer for a 15-year loan and for a 30-year loan, and what those costs are going to be associated with each of those. And then you'll be filling each of these tables out for those for the 15-year, and filling out the amortization schedule. And again, watch that lesson video, will help you a lot with this. And notice the hint that says you need to extend this down for the full term of your loan. And so 180 months for a 15-year and 360 for your 30-year over here. So make sure you're extending those down for each of those loans. And then last of all, just kind of comparing those, and you're supposed to discuss this with your friend. Which one do you think is the better option? And then just summarize that discussion there. Please, again, let me know if you have questions as you're going through this. I'm happy to help you out. You can post those questions to our discussion boards as well, and I know the others are happy to help out as well. Good luck with this, and I'm sure you'll do great.